Hi Pisces, Amanda here. Welcome to Unseen Hands Healing. This is going to be your small story reading. So these are more specific glimpses into what may be going on in this time, in the moment that you are catching this reading. All right, so the monthly shift readings are the overall. This is honing right on in. So for these readings, a book typically wants to jump off my shelf for you, and I turn to a random passage and I will start the reading by reading that passage. Then we'll go to cards and see if we can expand the story for you. All right, so the book that wanted to jump out to you is La Boutique Obscure. 124 Dreams by Georges Perec. And here's the dream that wants to be shared with you. So basically the book is just all a bunch of dreams, just recording a bunch of dreams that this person has had. And here we go. Here's one of them. After various twists and turns, I find myself sharing an apartment with a stranger. One of the oddities of this apartment is that it has a huge entrance hall, much larger, in fact, than the other rooms, including the bedrooms. Maybe the shared entrance causes the first problem. In any case, I've written a score, and this stranger who says he's a musician has offered to play it, but I suspect he actually intends to steal it. It goes on, but I want to stop there because I think that's what's significant for you, because it takes a really weird turn after that. I think that's where there's something about this shared entrance, this huge entrance that is shared by many as being perhaps the first issue, like the problem here. Because having that wide open entrance, all access pass to your intimate home allows this stranger to come in who says he's a musician, who's, potentially trying to steal your art, okay? Steal this person's score, musical score that's a piece of your soul, okay? So it's Pisces, it's about boundaries. Okay. I digress. I think you get it. The entrance is too large and shared by too many. Okay? Can't just be letting anybody into your intimate soul here, Pisces, you artist. All right, we're going to the cards. Slow holler deck. Let's see what wants to come through here to expand on this story about letting in strangers into your apartment. I speak metaphorically, by the way. I hope you got that. So do dreams. I think you know. You're a Pisces. Okay, here we go. What is the small story for Pisces? Too many cards. Okay, one more. Way too many cards. Just one more. Okay, all right. Yes, let me get this. 1 second, please. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Okay, good. So the Page of Wands is coming out. That's typically a card of an artist for me. There are many artist cards in the tarot, but that's one of them for me. Cool. So, here's what we got. The beautiful Ten of Cups, the Student of Branches, aka Page of Wands, and the Architect of Stones, aka King of Pentacles. So here you are, Pisces, in the center. as this student of branches, you know, you've got all of your beautiful messages in your back pocket here, which to me, oh, come on. Because I really felt this like poetry, dreamer, sort of Piscean energy coming through with this musician writing a score. So it's like, it's almost like you've got your poems in your pocket, you know, you've got your art, your thing that you're creating here tucked in your pocket, and you're ready to put one plank in front of the other to build some sort of bridge to get to the other side. This is evoking this energy of the entrance, you know, the entrance hall to somewhere else. It's like you're really trying to get somewhere with this art of yours. And it's kind of like one plank at a time. You're learning how to make your way as an artist. Okay, whoever I'm picking up on here. Interesting. The student. You are a student, Pisces. You are still a student here. But it's like this really makes you happy. Oh, this is interesting. I'm getting a really specific message here. This makes you so happy. 10 of Cups, just like, you know, abundance in emotional energy. Like you have so much emotional overflow around this art that you're creating, that the tendency is to want to like have everybody gather around this watering hole and kind of like share it. That's what I'm seeing in this card. And have you, you know, just as the teapot up here, pouring out your heart, your art to everybody, for everybody to kind of sail their ship into. It's a very whimsy, dreamy, like, you know, children sailing the sailboat with a balloon tied to it in the pond type energy. It's pretty sweet. It's very creative, very innocent is how it feels to me. Very innocent. So does the student, like a bit green, maybe even, you know, a bit green, a bit naive, a bit gung-ho in this way. And then all of a sudden there's this like mature, heavy maturity energy that comes in with the King of Pentacles, the Architect of Stones. I think that's what this whole reading is trying to gear us towards, is a maturity. Keeping the lightness of being, because that's what's beautiful in this card, that even like you can see the starkness in the color palettes. That's what's beautiful in this, in the lightness of these cards, is what fuels the joy, which is what fuels the creativity that you're experiencing, and the creation that you are making. But there does, at some point, it's like you do have to sort of pull all of that fire, shooting comets down to earth, down to the ground. It's like pull it down to earth now and get practical and get real about how to work with this water and fire energy, which is pretty fascinating. Wow, Pisces, that was a quick read that we got there. Okay, so I'm gonna now dive into this reading. I want to expand on all of this in an extended. I'm gonna see, you know, why is there this sense of maturity needing to happen? What is this gatekeeping aspect of like the entrance to your apartment is just way too open, and so anybody can come in and partake of your art? Like, where's this discernment energy needing to come in, and why? And how do you embody this Architect of Stones? How do you now bring this down to earth and build something tangible, stable, secure, and real, like a stable, secure foundation for what you are trying to create here? It's very different than like precariously laying your foundation over thin air, strung between two solid pieces of rock, but actually essentially over thin air, versus like really bringing the fire down onto something solid. All right, so that's really what we're going to continue to unpack, is like how you build a foundation that is sensible and practical while keeping the childlike essence and joy of the thing that you are, of your art, of the muse. Okay, so if you're interested in this extended reading, stick around. There'll be a little preview at the end of this video, which will help you discern whether that extended reading is continuing to resonate with you. If it is, click the link in the description box and that will take you over to Vimeo, where you can view this extended reading instantly. All right, Pisces, thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't checked out your November shift reading, we're still in November, at least at the time of this recording, so now's a great time to check it out. And I'll put a link up here for you. And I thank you so much for supporting this channel, for viewing. If you're enjoying this work, one way you can help out is to click the like button. That's it. Click the like button. Maybe leave me a comment. Let me know how things are resonating with you. All right. It helps the channel to grow and get this information out to many other Piscean humans. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Entrance to his hall was so vast, right? Everybody's invited to the party, that this stranger comes in and says, "Hey man, I'm a musician, like cool, let me play your score, it'll be great." And something in your spidey senses goes, why don't I want to give my music to this person? That's what you listen to. Even if you can't visually see the reason why, and your logic brain is like, oh, there's no reason not to trust this person, it'll be fine, but everything in your intuition is like, red alert, red alert, red alert. It's like, that's what you need to listen to. Having discernment, you know, the Queen of Swords is the gatekeeper for me. The one, you need this energy. And so it's like, I'm sort of feeling this need to invite you to invoke her like a guide, like specifically this being, this owl. Invoke the great horned owl as the guide. Ask her to come and sit on your shoulder, to have your back, basically, and to imbue you with her energy so that you can begin to embody this in your own self and in your, you know, everyday keen sight and moments of choice and